My name is NkosiYLAfrica, and I do Young Life in Bulawayo, which is in Zimbabwe. I think with my family, I never knew what it's like to be in family until I was in Young Life. I mean, first of all, from Pierre and Rencha, coming to start Young Life in Zimbabwe, and being the first adults. Like, my mom left right when I was becoming a teenager, so I only have a recollection of adults in my house when I was very young. And Pierre and Rencha came at a time where they accepted me into their home. They literally took me in as a son. Like, they did everything and taught me everything that every parent should teach a son. I mean, Pierre taught me almost every lesson I know about how to be a man. I mean, he took me through all of that, and he would deliberately put time for me, you know, every week, every couple of days. He would listen to me. If I had a problem, he was the first person I'd call, and he would come talk to me and sit down with me. He would teach me about God, how to read the Bible, how to share my faith, you know, how to be confident. And every time, and the greatest thing is, Pierre was the first person to ever trust me enough to allow me to make mistakes, you know. If I came to him with an idea, or if I came to him and I said, I feel God is telling me this, he never doubted me. He never tried to change anything, or he trusted me. He believed in me, and I think that was so incredible for me, because I'd never had a picture of what a father is supposed to do. You know, he opened up his family to me. He helped me with every single thing about my life. I mean, and besides that, the other leaders that we started to have in Zimbabwe, they became like my brothers and sisters. I mean, I got guys like Quentin that I've known for years, and he is just like my brother. We do almost everything together. We've been through funerals, we've been through birthdays, he was there at my engagement. Now I'm gonna get married to a girl who, oh, she's an incredible person. It was also involved with the Young Life. So I mean, I think God is he's kind of blessed me with family through Young Life. And there's so much I could say about that, but yeah, now I know where I belong. The leadership tree is just like the mango illustration. It's the leaders that have taken a while to grow. It's like the tree just starts off showing the foundation, or the first person within the tree, which is you, the trunk, who through all the years of, you know, putting Christ in, spending the time with the Lord, you're growing, and then infecting others with your knowledge of Christ, who become your branches. And these are the people that you're spending personal discipleship time, deliberate time, sharing your faith, sharing your knowledge, sharing your life, being intentional about growing them, and then having them also do the same for another group of people. Like, I meet with 3 guys every week, and I'm deliberate about sharing my faith and life with them, and then they're doing the same thing with other people. It takes time, but it lasts longer. A lot of Zimbabweans don't have much to hold their heads up high about, and I think even with DGL, like, I have a lot of people at home who had forgotten and hadn't put education as an option, you know? And they hadn't put stuff like volunteer work as an option for them to do. So with the DGL program, that for us has just it's kind of helped a whole lot. Put the right people who I know God has called. It stopped them from getting distracted by chasing what the world would have them chase instead of serving the kingdom. You know, so many people have stolen from our nation. Like, they've stolen that hope from the young guys, that I think DGL, among other things, has given them that hope, you know. just having someone believe in you, someone stop enough to say, hey, you know what you're doing is important. You don't need to rush around and do all these other things, you know. Just slow down, continue what the Lord has called you to do, and we'll take care of this part of your life, you know. Just for now, just keep going, keep serving, keep praying, keep loving kids, and let us deal with the worry. And then to top it off, they even pray for you. They help with mentorship, you know. Like for me, our DGL class, our family, it's grown, and these guys are so excited now, and they kind of feel like, you know, like where someone gets a badge and they're kind of being told you're the chosen group, you know. Because now these guys, I look at Tando, I mean, they're even thinking they never had a high school education. Now the DGL students contributed money for him to get a high school education so he could be eligible for a DGL scholarship, you know. So now he's also feeling the effect of what this guy's got an effect of. So one day, hopefully, when Tando gets into DGL, he'll get that same spirit of saying, hey, you know what? I couldn't even be here if these guys hadn't done this. But then they couldn't have been there if someone hadn't just given that chance to them. So I think that's what Zimbabwe needs. Just people who are willing to give other people a chance.